Okay, morning everyone. We're out early. Again, it's not bright. This is all going to be a bit of a rush in an effort to beat the wet weather, I think. It's that time of year. What you fly is winter, so tune in, see what I've decided to fly, my best winter plane. Roll the intro. Okay, morning everyone. Yeah, we're out early. It's all a bit of a rush, as I said, to beat the weather. My best winter plane can only be one plane in my mind, and that is the E-flite Turbo Timber Evolution. 1.5 meter wingspan, fantastic plane. I've banged on about it. Yes, they're expensive. Yes, some people don't like them. Personally, I love it. It is a fantastic plane, with the nav lights and the sponge tyres and the suspension for coping with winter grass, or in my case summer grass, which is just as bad. Quickly go over not so much the specs. What I'm flying it on today is a 3S 2300 milliamp hour LiPo. The recommended LiPos are 3S 2200 to 3000 milliamp hour, or 4S 2200 to 3000 milliamp hour. So I'm flying it on a 3S today because one of my subscribers, Dave, I think he's from Canada, Dave is, he loves this plane, he's thinking about buying it, and he did ask me, what is it like to fly on 3S. So, I've put the 3S battery as far forward as it can go in the battery tray, and, we're going to give it a go. The centre of gravity is 60 millimeters from the front leading edge of the wing, plus or minus 5 millimeters. So I actually go 55 to 65, and my CG is right smack bang in the middle of that, 660 millimeters. So with a 3S, like I say, you can only, the actual battery tray is cut out, and you push the 3S as far forward as you can in that battery tray, and then the 4S steps back then just about half an inch away from the front of the battery tray. So it's quite easy really to do the CG. So I'm not going to bang on about the rest of the specs, although saying that, it is a 60 amp Avian ESC, and it's BL10, which is an 800 kV outrunner brushless motor. So it's a nice plane, 3-bladed prop, flaps, just lovely nav lights, and that's going to bring us to me flying it. I'm flying it on mid-rates on AS3X, so we're going to fly now because we can feel a bit of rain in the air. So timer start. There we go. Okay. So as I said, this is on a 3S 2300 LiPo. So and that's why I think it's a great winter plane, because obviously of those amazing nav lights. You're gonna have to excuse my voice today, guys, because I've had a bit of a bad throat and a head cold, and I'm losing my voice every day, so I'm a bit croaky. So there we can see, that's flat out there on that 3S 2300 LiPo.
Time remaining 4 minutes.
My plane of choice for the Jeff in Lower Alabama 5 landing challenge. Of course, you know, it's not ideal when we're filming in these low light conditions, but to be honest with you, this time of year doesn't get light until about 20 past 7, so we haven't really got much choice, because by 8 o'clock this park is buzzing with dog walkers and people turning up to play football.
Time remaining 3 minutes.
So obviously it's not a rocket ship on the 3S, but it does fly, you know, quite nice. Definitely enough power. She'll climb, she'll do loop-the-loops. But she also slows down amazing, the turbo timber. Such a forgiving plane. So there's vertical, you know, she'll climb very, very easy, even on 3S.
Nice lights.
Yeah, nav lights, you know, come as standard, and they are probably some of the best nav lights on the market, especially those two landing lights in the front. I mean, fantastic stall plane, really is, you know. She'll take off in such a short distance, and you know, she'll land. I'm going to put the flaps on now.
Takeoff flap.
There's no takeoff flap,
Landing flap.
there's landing flaps. Just tooting her around there with landing flaps deployed. I'm going to slow her right down
Time
and
remaining
see if I can
1
plop her
minute.
right down by us. Okay, a little bit heavy, but let's have a take off as well.
Flaps up.
So yeah, great stall plane. Take off in a couple of feet and you can plonk her right down by you with those flaps as well. Should have just given a little bit more power on that landing then. Okay, so 28 seconds left. So yeah, slows down lovely. What I'm going to do is just going to go up to high rates now and bring it in.
Time expired.
She's okay to go over for 30 seconds with the battery timing.
Throttle cut on. Timer off. Timer cleared.
Okay, 43 seconds over the 5 minutes. But there you go, guys. My favourite winter plane, really. You know, I haven't flown her since I did the Jeff in Lower Alabama 5 landing challenge, which was months ago. Taken to the sticks here, and it feels like I've been flying her every week since then, because it's just such a forgiving model airplane. I love flying this, and you know, I've posted a lot of videos of this plane, but you know, sometimes you have a plane and it becomes your go-to plane, you know, for like the landing challenge, when it's dark, when it's winter, you know, when your hands are cold, because it is such a forgiving flying plane. So there you go. I'll come back, have another flight, possibly on 4S. So okay then, so second flight now, and I'm going to fly the Turbo Timber Evolution on 4S. But Cheryl will come a little bit closer, and I'll just quickly, because I always feel it's important to talk about the CG when you're flying a plane, because I've watched so many videos, even with like expert flyers, and it's something that people don't even mention. So now we've got this is a 4S Sippy Compact. It's a 2800. If you can see there in the battery tray, you've got like a checkout. So the 3S would go all the way up to the front there, and then if you step back the 4S just to where the shoulders are, I find there that it gives a great CG. So slightly bigger battery. It's a 4S 2800 Zippy Compact, but it is about the same size as a normal 4S 2200. So there you go. Always like to explain that. Flight on 4S now, make sure there's nobody around.
Timer start.
Okay. There we go. So you can see, you know, she's got a little bit more power now. So there we've got a 4S pass, look, full power. You know, and she does make you want to do things that you don't normally want to try with other model planes. I find she really does instill me with confidence with Turbo Timber. AS3X, so she's on AS3X at the moment. Lovely plane to land as well with that sprung suspension on the undercarriage and those foam wheels. Just find it so forgiving. Just a couple of landings just to practice. So there you go, 3S, 4S, you know, I just can't bang on about the E-flite Turbo Timber Evolution enough. So there you go, there's the E-flite Turbo Timber Evolution on 3S just to demonstrate for Dave, and on 4S just because I love flying it on 4S. But yeah, a fantastic plane, and as I said, and as the title suggests, this is my favourite winter plane. So from myself, Cheryl and E-flite Turbo Timber Evolution, thanks for tuning in to Ian's RC Exploits, and we'll see you either with another video if I fly something else today, or we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.